Hello everyone, my name is Nana Juma Daniel. This is Applied Data Analytics Project. I am interning with Prestige School Solutions as a project support intern for this summer. And so as a project support intern, I will be working on a specific project which I will give details in the subsequent slides. And so to give a bit of background into the company I'm working with as an intern, the name of the company is Prestige School Solutions, which is based in South Carolina, Spindale, which provides a comprehensive educational support, which includes financial, administrative, and operational services to both private and public charter schools in the whole of the US. And so what they do is they help schools streamline their compliance reporting, their payroll, their budgeting, and then long-term financial planning to ensure that sufficient operations and adherence to state and federal regulations are met by these charter schools. Since most of the charter schools are state or federal funded, it is essential that they conform to the regulations of both state and then federal governments. And so other services or services provided by this company include financial accounting, budget reporting and compliance, payroll and human resource management, facilities financing and lending, school turnaround, recovery, and academic improvement. They also do enrollment and marketing for schools. So this is a bit about the background of Prestige School Solution. I will be referring to Prestige as PSS in subsequent slides. And so as a project support intern, I have been tasked to work on a specific project for the company. And to give a bit of background about the project, so the project was initiated or is initiated to address some inefficiencies in payroll reporting and data submission to a government website. As I mentioned, this company work with schools which report to the states and then the federal government, and therefore their payroll reporting or data is supposed to be submitted to a government website which is called Link. It is a software owned by the government which the charter schools use to report their schools and then their budget and everything about their activities. And one challenge they are facing, the schools face, is the fact that their data is in Excel format. And so the platform they report to also is in a CNT format, which means the two are not compatible. So what it means is that this company would have to transform the data into a CNT format in order for it to comply with the specific requirement of the Link platform, which is known as the Orbit report. And so for you to be able to transfer your manual data into the Link platform, you would have to do a conversion according to an Orbit report. So the report specifies what requirement, data format, and transformation needs to be done. Now, over the years, the company have been entering the data manually onto the government platform, which is the Link platform. And so PSS, according to this project, is aiming to automate the process of transforming data from Excel into CNT file. So several hours which is used in computing or entering the data manually can be reduced. And so that is what this project seeks to achieve. So let's look at some importance of this project. 1, time efficiency. This project will reduce the hours of manual entry into the Link platform, which will give other staff time for higher value task. It's scalable. Now, this company serves over 150 clients, as in private and public schools. So what it means is that if this project is completed, it will help them support the growing client base by enabling standardized and rapid report processing of the orbit files. We no longer need to do manual entry of over 150 clients every single month. It will also ensure data accuracy, which means it will minimize human errors, which is associated with the manual input, and then it will improve data reliability. It will also help enhance interdepartmental workflow, especially between the budget and payroll teams. And then finally, this project, when completed, will help ensure that submission format and timelines are consistent according to the audit report. And so, very, very important project this company is seeking to achieve this time round. And so these are the responsibilities I'll be handling as a project support intern, where I belong to a real-time team. So here I will provide cross-functional support with focus on budget and payroll department. I also perform historical data reconciliation to support accurate reporting and compliance. I also generate custom operational and financial reports tailored to client and then departmental needs, and I will also do data entry for selected and assigned clients. The emphasis of this presentation is based on the project, which is the conversion file, and so I would emphasize more into the project background. Now, a bit about the requirement of this project. Now, the project will access two client-specific payroll files. We also have to do standardization of logic for converting files from Excel into CNT format, which is acceptable by the Link platform. And we also do, the main work here will be done in Python, and so I'll be writing an automation script which will perform all the data transformation and formatting. And this will be done to ensure exception handling and also detect errors, as in logic formatting errors. Okay, so I will take you straight into the details of the project and then take you through areas like the mapping, the formatting, and then the output files. And so I will jump straight to Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so technically, when the file is pulled out in Excel, it basically looks like this, and it has about 36 columns. Each column has specific requirements that has to meet the audit report in order to be acceptable into the Link platform. And so all these columns have to be formatted in order to be acceptable. And so this is like the Excel output, which is right here, the Excel file, which is going to be processed into an output. So I'll come here later. So this is the automated script I have written in Jupyter Notebook. These are the libraries I needed. These are the columns I'll be working on. And here I loaded my file, which is the Excel file. And this is a preview. Then this, according to the first requirement of the audit report, there should be a header, and these are the requirements of the header, which consists of the agency number, the report price, and then the file creation date in this particular format. And there are some other adjustments you need to do, such as writing it to a specific number of characters. And so these are the logic needed to be created. And so at the end of the day, this will be the header for the CNT file, which is mainly a text file. And this will be the header. Now, the various logic into the columns comes in different styles and shape. And so each of them would have to be adhered to. And so specifically, each column has specific requirements. And these are some of the requirements. I will not take you through all the 36 columns, but just to give an idea of how the transformation of data works, these are the specific requirements I did on the various columns in order to be compliant with the Orbit file report or the link requirement. So it goes on and on up to the 36 columns, and then finally the Orbit report will look like something similar to this when completed. And so this automated script would help the organization to be able to convert their files from Excel into a text file, which is the CNT file, which would look similar to this when completed. It's similar to this in the sense that there would not be any comma separated formatting here. It will be rather length width format. There will be spaces, but there wouldn't be comments in between the data. And so this is how this is similar to the final output we are looking to achieve. And so these are the things I have done so far, which is work in progress. And I will be doing a lot more data transformation to remove noises, to remove unwanted characters and other stuff from the data in order to meet the compliance we are looking for in this particular data conversion tool we are building. So basically, yes, this is what I showed you and what I have done so far. And then I will give constant report as and when I achieve my aim of reporting. And basically, this is what I'll be doing as an intern this summer on this particular project as a project support intern with PSS. Thank you.